So we're trying to leave the parking garage in Galway. We're trying to ask the guy who's like the parking attendant, like simply like I'm going out the wrong way of the parking garage. And he's like, what are you. So the guy's just like, he looks like Michael Myers, like if Fat Bastard lost 200 pounds. Like he had that
but
face.
He kept the skin.
Yeah, but he had like the big Irish sweater and over there. So he's like he starts talking to us, and Erica and I are like delirious because we eventually took a nap, and we went out the rest of that night and drank a little bit, saw some live music, but then the next day we're like, we got to do this day trip. So we're trying to talk to this guy, and he goes, where are you trying to go? And then we're like, oh, we're just trying to go to like this place right here. And he goes, oh, so we were going to go to Connemara. And like the thing is, Erica had zero confidence in how it was pronounced, which was so funny because it was something.
What is it?
Connemara.
No, what is it?
Oh, it's just a city.
Oh, it's a city. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
a
was
place.
like, is that a theme park?
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
no idea.
So it's a place, right? And but some people are like Connemara or something like that. So Erica was like, she was saying like, I don't know how to pronounce it. So then the guy's like, where you going? Where you going? And she's like, Connemara. And the guy's like, where? And then she's like, Connemara. And he's like, what are you talking about? Like immediately, like just hitting all of her insecurities. She's like, I hate this, And this guy, I'm not kidding, proceeds to give us, just such incredible point-by-point directions to the... All I asked was, how do I get out of the garage? And he's telling us how to get to the city.
To Connemara?
Yeah, and I'm just like, no, we have the GPS. And he's like, so what you want to do is you're going to go left, and then you're going to take that down, and you're going to see a church. Now, in the church, you're going to make another left. But don't...
And it's not the good church.
No,
it's the church that I don't subscribe to.
You'll see a lovely little fish and chips place. You're going to go past that. And Erica and I are looking at each other, and like, is that thing where we each start smiling, and then it's like, don't laugh in this guy's face because of how absurd it is. And so now
you just have a cereal box chirping directions in your face, and you're like, buddy, I gotta get out of here.
So we're both like this, like trying not to laugh and being like, like I'm like bleeding my tongue because he keeps going, and he's like, so you're gonna take that down probably, I don't know, 20-30 kilometers, and then what are you gonna see? You might see a and he's like, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then at one point he goes, okay, let me show you. And he like goes to, I swear to God, it's over 4 minutes of talking to us while we're idling, elbows on our car window, talking to us. So at one point...
It's like, by the way, you're the first human contact I've had in weeks.
Apparently.
Everybody else knows pretty well how to get out of here. So thank God. Thank God for you.
So nice, this guy. And
if it wasn't for you, I'd be balls deep in a sheep today. I was getting to it. Couldn't believe how close.
Would have been grand.
Now I'll just jerk off with my paws.
So he was fucking. So he just kept going, and then literally at one point I went, dude, what are you doing? You're killing me. And then we laughed, and it was one of those things.
Like death is salvation.
Yeah, it was. So whatever. We go see a bunch of beautiful things. Ireland, it's fucking Galway. I fucking love that city. It feels like a town. It's so great. But the last night we were there, we're going to. We go out to this nice dinner, and then we go, well, the Yankee...
What constitutes a nice dinner in Ireland? Like, what was the cuisine?
I don't know. I think, I don't remember what the actual meal that we had that night was, but everything we had was awesome. Like, the food was great across Ireland. My memory of Ireland was like that it was so bad, but it's excellent.
All I remember is that I ate plates of egg salad sandwiches in bars after Irish football games, and I've asked Irish people for years in the audience, I'm like, what is the significance? Like, why do you guys love fucking egg salad? And they're like, no, it cost them 11 cents to feed you.
Yeah, exactly.
It was totally financially based.
It's like bar peanuts.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, all right, yeah.
You're like, that was my dinner.
I had salmonella every day for 2 weeks, and I thought it was an Irish tradition.
So we get done with dinner, and here's the thing. Again, it is during the Yankee playoffs, but I can't watch any of these Yankee games because it's a 5-hour delay. All the playoff games are starting at 8 o'clock, which means it's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So this one game of a whole trip starts at 4 p.m. in in New York, which means it is fucking like 9 p.m. And so I was like, oh shit. I was like, let's see if there's a sports bar. And I'm like, sports bar playing like American baseball, like football I'd understand, but I'm like, where am I gonna find one that has American baseball? And
really?
Also it's on Fox Sports 1, which is like a fucking who the fuck knows what channel that is. I don't even know. So Erica's like, oh, I found a sports bar that I think we can go to. So we start walking towards this sports bar, and then we see another bar on the corner that has kind of like some lively little music. And like, let's pop in here real quick. So we pop in, And there's like, the fucking Titanic guys from Steerage playing. And so we walk to the back and we go look at the TV and we go to ask the bartender. And as we're going to ask the bartender if there's any shot they can put on the Yankee game, I look and the guy next to me is wearing a Yankees t-shirt with a Yankees jersey with a Yankees jacket over it. And I look over and I go, Yankees? I go, are they going to play the Yankee game here? He goes, fuck yeah, they're going to play the Yankee game here. They're my fucking team. And I was like, yeah! Get so excited. So
It's like I was homeless for 8 months in New York, and this is all that kept me warm.
Yeah, well,
I love the Yankees. I owe them.
He spent a little time in New York, but he is from Dublin. He lives there. He's from Dublin, lives in Galway. So him and his family, but he was like, family's home. He's like, it's a playoff night. And he's like, this guy, Simon, we ended up drinking with him the whole night. And he's such a wild, just an Irish sports fan where he's like, every time someone gets a hit, he's like, yeah, baby! Like, he's like getting so excited. And it was making me excited. So all the bars closed. This is like a Monday. This is a Tuesday night, I think, which bars close around like 11:30 midnight. So here's the thing. This might have been my favorite moment of the trip just because it felt so amazing. Because I have family, like my Feeneys are from like Galway and Sligo, so it felt like a homecoming kind of a thing. So we're in this bar watching the Yankee game in Galway, drinking pints, meeting locals, having a good time, and they're like, the bar's closed, everybody, and Simon plays softball with the people who own the bar. He's a regular there. So they fucking go, lock the doors, shut the blinds,
break out the blow.
And we fucking stay there and drank for the next 2.5 hours while watching the rest of the Yankee game. I was like,
awesome.
This is the coolest fucking thing ever.
Fucking Simon.
Yeah, fucking Simon. I love him. And he's we've been pen paling ever since via email. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is kind of cool,
That's fun. When is that going to become a real burden?
It already has, but
that's the worst when you're like, man, we had a connection on vacation and it really has run its course.
It should be over.
I still follow this kid I met in Tulum, and I couldn't give a fuck less about his goddamn life. I run into it, and I'm like, when can I unfollow this dipshit? And then I'll check if he's still following me, and he is.
Of course.
And he's an active liker, probably listens to the show.
Oh, loves the show.
He had the hottest topless girlfriend in Tulum.
Really?
It was ridiculous.
Well, also,
made no sense.
This is the highlight, so he'll see it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's when you want to make your Irish goodbye.